Good morning. Right, to show you what we're doing. Just a little chat about this bike, not a big chat. Right, we're on the bike. Before it goes on to reserve, you've got about 330 kilometres before it goes on to reserve. Right, this is what we've been doing this morning. I've been on rock collection. That's what I've been doing this morning. That's a tomato plant. So that's what we've been doing. I've been making a little bit of a rockery there to keep the chickens off, and it keeps the soil and the water in. Now it looks like rain. I hope we're going to get some rain. So like I said, there's a few tomatoes on there, as you can see. Absolutely splendid. So that's it, look. We have a few tomatoes. That's our solar light catching a bit of sun, because we don't have a light in the house. And like I said, that's what it looks like. That's the rockery. I've got to improve it, so I'll improve that tomorrow. So I'll be on rock collection tomorrow. So that's the rockery. I don't know, I'll go straight across there with this. So I'll go straight across. So I'll run straight across there with that. And I'll run straight across there with that. So I'll run from that straight across to there. But I might leave those there, or I might just cut that straight back. We'll see. Anyway, one of the pigs have just got out, but she's back in now. They've taken her back in. I mean, she could have been on her way down this road here. Now, if she'd have got down this road and she'd have got to the other side of that road, she'd have probably disappeared, because somebody might have fetched her back if they'd have found her. But she probably could have been in back hollered and she wouldn't have been coming back. She'd have actually been pork chop. So this morning, that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to have a little walk on here. I found a puppy this morning. I'll actually tell you about it. What happened was, I was walking down here and I was on rock collection. So I'll show you in a minute. Like I said, pigs, you know, I mean, if she'd have got out at night, she probably would have been in Bacolod City by the morning. And it's a lot of money to lose, you know. Them guys look after them pigs. I mean, I used to work on a pig farm, but it weren't 3 or 4 pigs or 6 pigs. It was a big pig farm. It were thousands of pigs. So, you know, it's hard work. And we did lose a lot of pedigree pigs, actually. You're talking thousands. Well, farmer did. The farmer did. So that's what I've been doing this morning. See, you know, you could make something with that. That's a little piggery. You know, a few pigs in there. It's a good little bit of money for a farmer or one of the guys. So this morning, I come down here. I actually stacked these here this morning. So I stacked those there this morning. If I find any heart-shaped rocks, I'll build that up. So it's easy to walk up and down, and it stops the banking collapsing. So that's what I did this morning. I walked out here and, you know, collected some of these big rocks off the field. So now I'm walking down here this morning, and I got so far down here. I'll show you. And I got to about here, and there was a dog there and she was barking. And I thought, well, what's she barking at? So I walked over here, just looking for rocks on the field. So I walked over there. See, there's one there. That's a nice rock. That's mine. That's a lovely heavy rock. I'm having that tomorrow morning. She's nice and heavy. We need some rain. I keep saying we need. God send us rain. So that was it. She was there actually. She was laid there. Well, it were a mama with 4 other pups. I lifted that out as well. Tell you about this rock as well. That is really solid, really heavy, so I need that one. So she laid in here, and I could see she'd got about 4 puppies. And they were really fat, stocky puppies. But two of the puppies were really little. Now there were two little guys here, about 6-year-old, 4 to 8-year-old, and they were in there. Oh, she's come back. Don't know why she's there, look. Look, there's another one there. I never expected another one to be there. You know, so that's where they were, the guys were there. Now I don't know why she's there. I don't know if she's a different puppy. So let's have a look at you. So, as I pull this rock out of here, you'll see that big hole there, look. So that's what I did, I pulled this big rock out there because I thought that's mine. And I were here, and I were looking, and you can see, look, there's a puppy there. She can't stop there because she'll die. Hello! Hello! Come on, you cannot stop there. Let's have a look at you. She's running off. Come on then. Hello. If you stop there, you'll not last. I'm going to take you. Come on. Hello. Here she is, look. Hello. So that's... I did exactly the same. Let me have a look. She's here, look. So I did exactly the same. So this could be pup number 2. When I were up there taking rocks, actually, when I were up there taking rocks this morning, there were 2 little puppies like this, and then there were 2 big ones with a mama. Now I think the kids took the big ones. Now this is where this pup's from. She's from quite a way away, and that's where the kids were playing this morning, and the mama. This dog, this pup, I don't know if you can see her because I can't see her on this phone. So I walked up here with one of the little puppies, and some of the kids came. They saw me. I said, hello, one of your puppies. So this is where she's from. You know, if she stays here, she'll die. She'll not get no food, no milk. And it's just blistering, it's hot. I'm actually burning now, and that's why she's probably there. She's in shade. See, so 2 good rocks there, look. So I'm going to take this little puppy back. I don't know why she's there. She probably thinks her mama's going to come back, and she probably thinks that's where the kids are. So I don't know why she's there. But this is where she's from, I think. So I think she's from here. So she's there, look. She's just laid there, she's not making a lot of movement. So like I said, I think she's from up there. There's a lady there. Let's have a look at you. Let's have a look. I put her here. Hi. Is this yours? So she's in the field where the pipe goes. She's there. So that's her, look. Right. Nah, I don't know why she's there. It's a bit strange because she looks exactly like the same little puppy this morning. So I don't know why she's there. So that's where we've just come from with that little puppy. Now, like I said, if she stops there, she'll be dead. She'll not last, she'll be dead. But that's reality here in the Philippines. That's the second puppy, guys. Let me reverse the car. Looks like the pig's going for a walk. I've heard about taking dogs for walks, but this is taking the pig for a walk. Here in the barangay, the pigs like to have a nice walk around, especially when they escape from the pig pen. She's going home. Have a great day. Well, I'm actually glad it's not music. They're normally banging music out. She's got radio on. So that's the second puppy I've took back. There were two little runts. Runts mean they're really little. They're not getting as much food. And then there were two big ones what were getting a lot of food. And like I said, when I got close to them, there were four on them. There might have been more than four puppies. The mama started to bark. Oh, they've cleared this. Oh, they've been chopping bamboo. They've done a great job. So, that little puppy, if that little puppy there, you know, if I hadn't found its owner, I'd have just took it home, fed it up and gave it away when it got bigger. So, that's two puppies. And when I were in that, there's a big round hole there for water to run from fields into this field for drainage. And I was clearing it, like I said, I was pulling that big stone out and it was sunk in mud. Took some pulling out because it was like suction. And I looked at the side of me and she was there and she didn't move. I thought, God, if that had been a snake, I'd have had it because I'd never seen it. And this morning, that's where they were. Them two little ones, they were there. And they came up there. And then I came back looking for hawks. And one of the little pups, I could hear her. She was in there actually, in that grass. And there's another place. That's where she was this morning. That's where she was. She was climbing up there. Well, if you look down there at them rocks, this is where the water pipe is. And that's what the kids were. The kids were in that pipe. So that's where it is, other pipe. Goes under the road here. That's where one of the pups was there. And she could hardly climb up there and she got onto the road here and she was just there. And then I came back and I thought, oh, she's gone. And then I went down there pulling rocks out you know, looking for ox in the field, and I could hear her. So, I don't know why. Now, I don't know if that puppy there, we'll find out later, have another walk on. You'll have to work it out, won't you? But I think they are actually giving some of the pups away, because they've got about 10 dogs. So that's where she was, and I could hear her actually. So, I actually never expected to find her there. But that's where her mama was laid, and that's where the kids were, in that hole. So she's probably there thinking they're coming back for her, and they ain't come back for her. So I'll let this bike get past. So that's her. How lucky, I'm saying how lucky is she if she makes it, if she manages to grow up. You know, because she's got, like I said, the mama's got 2 big pups. And it looks like the 2 big pups get most of the food, but she's gone back now. So I was really surprised actually to find that puppy there, but there were actually 2 small ones. And thinking about it, in the grass there, I could hear one of the pups moaning. And then when I went down to that drainage pipe, and I was pulling rocks out of that drainage pipe, and I looked and one was there. That must be the other one, what were in the grass earlier on. And she's probably come down and she's gone and got where the other pup was. So that's 2 I've took back. So like I said, I mean, some of the pup, they're in good condition, they looked after. She looked a bit tired. But some of the pups here, guys, I'm talking Mercy, Cansilyan, they're in shocking condition, some of the dogs. But most of the dogs here are well looked after, they're well fed. And that's one of the biggest dangers, as I've told you before, here in the Philippines. You know, dogs running about on the road. Right, so we're going back off home. So that's what I've been doing this morning. I've been doing the rockery. So, take care, God bless. Right, I was wet through this morning actually, so like I said, tomorrow I'll be back on these rocks. Looks like the puppies are still asleep. So that's what I'll be doing this morning. Tomorrow morning, I'll be back on the rock collection. So that's what I'm doing. And then, when I've got the rock collection how I want it, I've got to sort this out. So I'll probably dig down there and actually put some rocks in. And then I'll take this off so it's easy to ride up on the bike. Right guys, take care, God bless. It's a hot day today. Wow, I'm hoping it's going to rain here. Let's hope so. Right, so I'm going to take my wellies off. And then that's it. Think it's coffee time, so take care, God bless. Hi guys, we're here at Coca-Cola. Black-collared plant. We've come for a little money. There's no money in Mercy here. So, thumbs up Coca-Cola. The dogs are barking. That pig's too much for you two. She's there, look. I bet she's jumped over the wall. There she is. Aye, she'll have jumped over the wall. Pigs have escaped. So, she's broccolied or she's jumped over the wall. But I think one of the owners has come in to fetch her. So she's there grunting away. Hi guys, yesterday before we went to Don Salvador, on the way to Don Salvador, I actually had the chain taken up. So I don't have any tools. So it's a lot tighter, it's not so saggy. But that's what I did. I had the chain taken up. So I had the chain taken up. And then I noticed, checked the petrol before I went to Don Salvador. Actually, there's not a lot of petrol in. But, that's the mileage. 309. So that's the mileage, 309. And, the bike's not on reserve. So it's ready for reserve. It's going to run out sooner or later. And then I'm going to have to switch to reserve. So you know for a fact. But this bike, before it goes to reserve, will do 309, maybe a little over 309 kilometres. Now, something I never thought about. When you adjust your chain, you should always adjust this as well, look. See this brake? So when that chain got adjusted, now that's really, you know, that really wants taking up a notch. So when you adjust your chain, I mean, guy what adjusted this chain should have known that. And I also, because it's my bike, my responsibility. Not anyone else's responsibility, mine. So I should have really checked that brake and just get it to, you know, put a spanner on there. And just give it a quick, put a spanner on there and just get a quick one turn, should be okay. So I'll just take it up a little. But that's all I got with this bike, a few spanners and a screwdriver. So I don't have any tools. So that's what I did yesterday. So I know for a fact this bike, well, what we done now, 5,536 is it? Or 38, can't see that, 38. So, and that's what, it's not on reserve yet, and it's 309 kilometres. So somebody asked me, how far will this bike go on a full tank? Well, it'll go quite a bit. When it goes to reserve, I'll show you. I'll show you when I switch it to reserve, so you know exactly how many miles this bike goes. Then it's up to you. You know, to see how far reserve goes, that's entirely up to you. But I know for a fact it'll do 300 kilometres before it goes on to reserve. So that's it, that's the bike. So that's a little video. I just sit here really. So I've been sitting here I haven't seen the eagle for a couple of days. I haven't seen the eagle for about 3 days. I either see her every day or, you know, she's probably about, but I'm just missing her because I'm not sat outside because it's very hot. Or she's probably in the trees. So that's it, look. That's the mountain. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the bike. So that's it. So that bike, when it goes on to reserve, I'll tell you how many miles she goes. Now, we went to, like I said, we went to Don Salvador. So we gave, she did go a little bit faster than normal. So, but we normally go short runs, and then we stop short. You know, we're going to Murcia back. It's like 10 kilometres. We might do that twice a day, 20 kilometres a day on this bike. And then other days I might do 90 kilometres, 100 kilometres. You know, between the speed of, if it's late at night, probably doing 50, 60 kilometres, below 60 kilometres an hour. Why do I go slow at night? Well, you've got blinding lights and you've got dogs running across the road. And through experience, I know for a fact there's going to be a dog that runs onto the road. So, here in the Philippines, that's probably one of your biggest obstacle dogs. So that's it. Hello there. What are you doing there? Hello. Yes, so that's one of the dogs. So that's it. I know for a fact this bike will do, she'll do 300 kilometres. She'll do 310 kilometres, I would say. So I'll let you know the speed. Not the speed, sorry. I'll let you know, like I said, the speed of this bike. Now, someone's going to have to tell me this or look it up. It does just over 100 kilometres an hour. That's what this bike does. It's fairly nippy. The back brake is rubbish, but it works. So it's not so bad. The front brake, now if you're going down a mountain hill and you're going between what? You're doing about 40 kilometres an hour, 50 kilometres an hour, and you have to hit that front brake. Even though it's a good brake, it does take some stopping, this bike. So, but the back brake, I should have took it up a little bit. But I never thought, to be honest, I never thought. So I've just been sat on the bike and I'm getting ready to go out. And that's what I did. That's a lot of movement for me on a bike. You know, I like it a lot tighter than that, so it hits that back drum straight away, so to speak. I like a bit of feel, but that's just far too much. She needs nipping up a little bit. But you know what back drum brakes are like? My opinion, absolutely rubbish. Right guys, so I'm getting ready to go out. Getting ready to go to Murcia, I think. I need a little bit of money. So I hope you're all taking care. Have a beautiful week ahead. So looks like we've got 2 ducks here walking around the cockerels. I think maybe one's trying to lay eggs, I don't know. The stray dog there, he's probably after the duck eggs. I think he likes duck eggs. So that's it. We need some rain, guys. Take care, God bless. Here in the Philippines, Cansilyan. Looks like one of the pigs has jumped over the wall and the guy's just managing to get him in. That's it, look. I think the smell of food. Yeah, so pigs can jump. Food time. Hi guys, we're here in Don Salvador. Well, we've just come to have a look. Looks like that's your school uniform, school dress code. So that's what we're going to do actually, just going to have a little walk around the school.